Welcome to the Simplicity of Wellness podcast. I'm Amy White, holistic nutritionist, life coach, and weight loss specialist. If you're tired of overcomplicating food, battling your body, and starting over every Monday, you're in the right place. Here we talk about what actually works, simple shifts in food, mindset, and habits that lead to lasting change. Let's dive in. Welcome back, Simplifiers. Today, we're talking about something that might surprise you or maybe even frustrate you a little bit. We're talking about why motivation is actually a terrible strategy for weight loss. Now, I know that sounds counterintuitive. The entire wellness industry is built on motivation, motivational quotes, inspiration boards, find your why exercises. And look, I'm not saying your reasons don't matter. They absolutely do. But what I am saying is that if you're waiting to feel motivated before you make the healthy choice, you're setting yourself up for failure. Most people don't realize there are actually two completely different types of motivation, and we tend to confuse them. There's general motivation. This is your big picture desire, your values, your reasons. Like, I want to be healthy so I can hike with my husband without getting winded, or I want to have energy to keep up with my grandkids. These don't really change day to day. They're your foundation. But then there's momentary motivation, and this is where things get messy. This is your in-the-moment desire to actually do the thing. And here's the kicker. Your momentary motivation is influenced by a million different factors you can't control. You might have a rock-solid general motivation to eat healthy, but then you have a terrible day at work. You're exhausted. Everyone around you is ordering pizza, and suddenly that general motivation feels like it's on another planet. It doesn't make it across the bridge from your perfect ideal into your messy reality. This is a context problem. Your perfect ideals, your general motivations, those big picture desires, have to cross this rickety bridge of real life to actually influence your behavior. And sometimes, or I might even say most of the time, they just don't make it. When your dog dies, when you're sick and exhausted, when you're stressed beyond belief, when you're surrounded by temptation, your momentary motivation changes. And here's what the motivation-based strategies get wrong. They assume you can control this. They assume you can just stay motivated through all of that. But you can't. None of us can. The research backs this up beautifully. Yes, intrinsic motivation, your internal motivations, doing things because they align with your values and feel personally meaningful, predicts better long-term results than extrinsic motivation, which is doing things for external rewards or to avoid punishment. But here's what matters. Having a reason isn't the same as having the desire in the moment. We prefer using motivation because honestly, it feels better. When you're motivated to do something, you already want to do it. Everything feels aligned. It feels right. You're in the zone. But what happens when you're not motivated? What if you only worked out when you felt excited about it? What if you only ate healthy when kale salads sounded amazing? You'd fail. Olympic athletes don't only train when they feel like it. People don't only shower when they're excited about it. And for healthy, sustainable weight loss, you can't only make healthy choices when you're bursting with motivation. Here's the thing people miss. Motivation is like a turbocharge. It's amazing when it's there. Enjoy it. Ride that wave. But it can't be your primary fuel source. So if not motivation, then what? This is where my approach differs from a lot of what you're going to hear out there in the nutrition world. I don't ask my clients to get motivated. I ask them to build systems that work whether they're motivated or not. Instead of relying on feeling inspired every single day, we focus on small, non-negotiable actions. Not, I'm going to overhaul my entire diet because I'm so motivated right now, but I'm going to add protein at breakfast. That's it. No motivation required. Just a simple action that becomes automatic. Understanding your body signals. When you learn how food affects your blood sugar, your energy, your hunger, that knowledge becomes its own fuel. You're not white-knuckling it through willpower. You're making informed choices because you understand cause and effect. Focusing on the majors, not the minutia. Macros, blood sugar balance, consistent meals. These are the levers that actually move the needle. You don't need to be motivated to drink your protein shake in the morning. You just need to know it matters and make it easy. Creating your environment for success. This is huge. You can't control your momentary motivation, but you absolutely can control what's in your fridge, when you grocery shop, how you prep your food. Remove the need for motivation by removing the friction. And here's where this gets really interesting. Studies show that when people connect their healthy habits to what truly matters to them, not what they think should matter or what Instagram tells them they should want, but what they actually value, those changes stick. We're talking years, not weeks. The research shows that interventions based on self-determination theory, helping people find internal motivation, create behavior changes that last up to 3 years beyond the intervention. But it's not because people stay motivated every single day. It's because they've built personal and individual habits that align with their values, habits that run on autopilot, habits that feel like part of who they are. When you focus on internal motivation for one health behavior, you get what researchers call motivational spillover to other healthy behaviors. But again, this isn't about feeling pumped up every morning. It's about creating a foundation that doesn't require constant emotional energy to maintain. Look, I've been my ideal weight for over 12 years, not because I wake up motivated every single day. I absolutely do not. But because I built a system that works on my worst days, not just my best ones. This is why I say I walk with my clients. I don't preach from some perfect pedestal. I know what it's like when life happens, when you're stressed, when you're tired, when the last thing you want to think about is macros or meal prep. That's exactly when your system needs to carry you, not your motivation. So here's what I want you to take away from today. Your reasons matter. Your values matter. Your general motivation, your why, absolutely matters. But it's not enough to get you across the finish line. Stop trying to get motivated or stay motivated. Instead, build small, sustainable habits that work whether you're having the best day of your life or the worst. Focus on the majors. Make healthy eating easy and automatic. Understand your body and give yourself permission to succeed without needing to feel inspired every single moment. That's the path to sustainable fat loss. That's the path to actually living at your ideal weight. And that's what we work on together in my Hungry to Healthy community and coaching programs. If this resonated with you, I'd love to hear about it. And if you're ready to stop relying on motivation and start building a system that actually works, click the link below to schedule your free consult. That's it for this week. I'll be back in the next episode.